quarter. Wayne Hills 34 and Ramsey nothing. I see our cheerleaders are still going. There they are.
And the cheerleaders wave and we wave back. That's how it works. And the band begins to play and they switch quarters. Matt, 34-0. 1 quarter left. What's Ramsey looking to do?
I don't know. I think they might go for an air attack since the running game has been working a little bit, but it hasn't produced them any scoring yet.
They did have a couple of scoring drives, but it seems every time they get something going, and the Patriots just stop them.
Right. Excellent call. Right. It seems like they do okay, but they just can't get any big plays. That's a big thing.
You know, it just doesn't seem with these blowouts that the fans are that into it, and it seems they're all sitting down relaxed. What I want to see is in the Rambo games, I want to see everybody standing up and going nuts. I think that's going to be a great thing. You know, that just might cap our senior year.
Yes, that's going to definitely highlight of our senior year.
And now Pat Hagerson jogs off the field as Mark Robinson will replace him.
Fourth down.
Also, Tom Brophy jogging into the game. No, it's 4th and 1, Matt, so I don't think so.
Yes, you're right. The average carry per yard, the average yardage per carry today is about 4, so I think they should just be it.
Yeah. Well, Tom Brophy enters anyway, and his hobbies include taking attendance at the ball and speaking backwards, and his nicknames are Bro and Toories. And he is also a very good impersonator of everybody. And the Patriots line up in the power I, and Robinson keeps it outside, and he's going to score! Touchdown, Mark Robinson! Mark Robinson, number 6 on the season, and if he is not one of the best quarterbacks I've seen in a while, he is unbelievable his first 2 games.
And Robinson with great speed, so dangerous on that keeper. He'll just blow right by his defensive line.
It's not only his speed, John, but it's his fake with the ball. I mean, that fake to Spicer looks so real, and it's just, I mean, that's got to be so biting to be right out there and you see him, and he just pockets the ball perfectly, and he gets right around the edge. Especially with the outside linebacker crashing on what he thinks is the handoff. It's just easy. And the kick is up by Tommy Lyons, and it's good. And that is number 5 on the night. And that brings his total to 12 out of 13 on the year. 12 out of 13. That's about an 89%. That's excellent.
Oh, listen to those band members. There you go, and the cheerleaders.
And what's funny is the Patriots fans expect this. They are not surprised. They expect what is happening.
They don't feel it enough. They want more. That's correct. And Joe, I can't say enough about the impact Mark Robinson has on this team. As we saw the immediate impact as he came and he rushed for that touchdown on a crucial 4th down play. Awesome job.
I think it's incredible to see. It really is. It's really special, and I really feel that might be the key to the Rambo game. Of course, we're going to mention the Rambo game, but there are going to be other tough games such as Old Japan, which is away this year. And that is going to be a tough... No, wait, I believe Old Japan is home on October 16th. The kick is out to the 10-yard line, and Leslie Mongo has nowhere to go, and he's hit by about 6 Patriots. But anyway, Old Japan also faces a challenge for the Patriots.
That is going to be a challenge. As last year, I remember the opening game here at Hills was a close one. Unexpectedly, we only won by a field goal.
The Patriots do not expect any easy games, but what they do expect is to win every game.
Right.
And Old Japan and Rambo are the challengers this year.
Of the Rams. Mark Christensen leads the team. He's been in about just every play. Offense and defense.
Let's go around and set.
A real two-way player.
You know, we mentioned Kevin Murphy at the beginning of the game, but I really haven't seen him do too much today. Mostly I've seen Mongo and Christian.
Right.
And the handoff this time goes to number 5, DJ Piero, and he gets about 4 yards.
Yes.
And Bradley moves 4 yards down the field, signifying where the ball is.
Of about 4.5 yards.
Yes, I think Keith Murphy today is doing more of a blocking game than a running.
And the Patriots have their second team in as Maher Hagauer is back at safety, and Matt Hawkins is at right corner, and Anthony Peruta is at left corner.
5.5.
But the rest of the Patriots team seem to be ready, and here we go. And pass out to number 3, who is John Gormley. A nice catch out there.
That was a pretty good catch, but he was brought down immediately.
That's the one thing. As soon as they catch the ball, it's a smack in the head, you know?
Yeah. I know, it seems like every opposing reception this season, the Patriots have tackled them right away, so they get no rack yards, which are run after catch. Yards run after the catch.
38 yards.
Yes, Matt? That is correct. And number 5, DJ Piero takes the ball about 6-7 yards.
Pretty good run.
And some of our sponsors here tonight are Katie's Ford and Halifax Steakhouse.
Yes, and I might add the Atlantic Stewardship Bank, which is my personal bank. I keep a savings account there.
That's good to know, Matt.
Yes, they have 2.75% interest a year. It's pretty good. Yes.
Excuse me, Joe Paya. Pardon me, Joe.
Joe Paya. Good. Big Joe Paya.
Anyway, these lights were donated by them, which cost about $50,000, if not more. But I remember that's how much they were raising. The handoff is inside to Piero, and he is hit hard. Matt Kalinsky wrapped him up, dragged him 5 yards backfield, and hit him hard. Mac is number 1 lineman in the county.
I think so, definitely. That's the last thing.
And Brian Kwiatkowski enters the game now. He's going to hear replacing the great Steve Macklin.
Give it up for Steve Macklin. I don't know, you think Macklin will play more time on offensive line, or does he done?
I think he might be done for the night. There's no need to risk injury.
Right, I think it's the same thing.
And it looks like number 27, Murphy, is offside from here.
Oh.
And number 6, Mongo, he gets a first down for about 1 yard past first down marker.
He's tackled by number 28, Joe Paya. In the game.
Nice tackle by Joe Paya.
Joe Paya, good tackle.
28.
And here comes Michael Ostrowski off the field. And number 82, John Chilleri enters the game. John Chilleri has a lot of energy, don't you think, Johnny? Oh, I agree. He has so much tenacity out there. If he goes in there wanting to hit someone every time, the way he should be. Great word. I think that's a perfect word to describe, just tenacious. As the handoff is to number 5. And Pierre is going. Finally brought down by Matt Hawkins.
Matt Hawkins with a big tackle knocked him out of bounds.
Hawkins got that tackle and saved the touchdown as DJ Peary.
Way to save that touchdown, Matt Hawkins. Awesome stuff.
Run, DJ.
DJ with a great run. Yes, it was a nice run, and once again, Matt Hawkins in there with a big hit. Would you agree, babe?
Oh, yeah, it was a great hit. This is Ramsey's first real drive of the game. They're finally getting down with 7:45 left in the fourth quarter, trying to get something up on the board, trying to make this a respectable game at the least.
Yes, they are. The handoff. But now he's stuck. He is stuck by a swarm of Patriot defenders, including big John Chilleri. John Chilleri. Wow, he is awesome, that man. He is good out there.
Number 56, Mike Lowe.
Also, big Mike LaRosa in there. LaRosa and Chilleri, both juniors out there. This is John McClerney here in the booth. The only underclassman up here, along with Tim, our cameraman. Tim, our cameraman here, shaping his neck. As what usually happens here in the fourth quarters, we get very bored with the scores. It's 41-0. Looks like everything with 6 minutes. As we say goodbye to our friends, have a good night, everyone.
Let's see.
See you later. You seem to be enjoying the game, Joe.
Number 50.
As is everyone.
How could you not?
I don't know.
Mike LaRosa once again in on the tackle there.
Maher, nice job.
And Maher Hagauer, pardon me. Sorry, Maher.
Maher Hagauer and hands are driving.
Now, also as usual, as the students start to empty to go out and party for the night.
Those underclassmen with their 10 o'clock coaches.
It's about
Maybe get the picture with Mr. B. What do you think, Joe?
I didn't see it.
Oh, good on his
Offside, Wayne Hill.
Oh, it is on the Patriots, offside. Oh, the band is getting into it.
Wayne Hill.
The band cheering on the cheerleaders.
Moves the ball down to the 15-yard line.
Something besides the drum mode.
I know. Moves it closer. Moves it down to about the 10. And it's third and...
Oh, the officials time, I believe.
Timeout, Wayne Hill.
Timeout, Wayne Hill.
Third and about 1.
Third and 1. At the only 10 yards to go for a touchdown for the Ramsey Rams. And I don't know, if the Patriots want to preserve this shutout, they'll have to get a stop here. Do you think?
I agree, Matt. And it's a young defensive core in right now. However, they're not without experience.
You're right. Yes, there's a bunch of underclassmen do play varsity. Sure.
And Matt passes some tic-tac. It's the good old Mr. Rufini.
Yes, I do anything for my buddy. Not only was he my biology teacher his sophomore year, but he's also the head of the ecology club and Leo club. It's been a nice evening here at Roy Bruno Stadium as we are up 41-0. 6 minutes remaining in the game. Lights shine down. A little bit of haze outside. A little bit of fog. Not too much. Oh, Mr. Feeney reminiscing a little bit. Back in the day.
All right, third down with a short 1. Rams are driving.
Oh, this is a big play, Joe. Rams are about 10 yards ago until they score. If they score, that is. And they turn up the hill. And he's got a DJ Piero goes about to the 2-yard line. It's going to be first and goal.
For the Rams.
My hair says a touchdown and getting it from behind. Good job. But you got to say, I don't know, first and goal for the Ramsey Rams. If they don't score here, I got to give lots of props to the Patriots.
Rams are trying to make this a respectable game, trying to get it up on the board with 5:48 left in the game. Or no, in the third quarter, I'm sorry.
I believe it is.
Oh, wait, no, that is the game.
Yo, buddy, I think it's fourth quarter. It is the fourth quarter. It is the fourth quarter. It's up this.
I don't know what happened, but it sounded like the Titanic hit an iceberg again.
Some technical difficulties up here, but I believe we're okay now, Mr. Feeney. We're good to go. Of course, we made a mistake. We apologize.
Tackle DiBiase. Still second and goal.
What did it say? And the cheerleaders cheer on us as we make our mistake of blowing the loudspeakers up. And the ball is carried up the middle, and it looks like it's dragged back. And there's no yards. It's going to be third down.
Tackled by number 53, Eric Beamer.
Let it go, Eric.
Eric Baum, right here is a Patriot person who collects all of the 50-50s.
Yes.
Right down here in front of me.
As Eric Demers, we said before, his habits include Eastbound College. And
Third and goal. About maybe a yard and a half. Timeout.
Timeout, Ramsey. As they are looking to get on the board with third down and 2 on the 2 with 4.5 minutes left. I gotta say, Patriots defense is still looking sharp. They had first and goal on the 2-yard line, and now 2 downs are just wasted thanks to great defense by the Patriots.
Absolutely, Matt. Just as it looked like they were going to let up maybe a score and make this not a shutout, this young defensive core just swarmed on them and just stopped them short.
Back in
Senior
fourth.
Demers.
There he is. Great job he has done with this band.
And I love the intensity by Lumber Pass. Hey, Hills! Go, Hills! Big ups to everybody that's here tonight.
Big ups. Yes, mad props, Joe. To everyone.
And you notice on some of our cheerleaders, 0-0. My goodness, the year 2000. Oh.
And also big ups to everybody who's watching this game on delayed broadcast. Yes. We are glad you were enjoying the commentary of us.
Yes.
If you're not enjoying, at least laughing. I might take this game, Joe. I believe I will.
I like to hear myself talk.
And it's a pitch out to Murphy. And he's killed. He's killed by Maher Hagar. And Tom Brophy. Tom Brophy, that's what it's all about right there. What a big hit.
Trophy and
Trophy.
Hagar.
Brophy killed him. Absolutely killed him.
That clutch hit.
They are going to try.
Chill out.
It looks like we're
And the fans go nuts.
Ready, go,
to go for that TD.
And it's going to be fourth down. And but you know what? It's a good question is,
Timeout, Ramsey.
Ramsey takes another timeout. Now, if Ramsey doesn't score, that's great that we stop them. We're going to have the ball on the 1 yard line. And if we drive 99 yards.
Great way to end this game for the Patriots with 3:55 left in the game, leading 41-0.
And it'd be also a great way to run the clock up as they could get a lot of rushing plays in.
Thanks, Bizzle. There was a 1 yard gain on that last play. Sorry, John.
That's all right. I was just going to say that a 99-yard run would also annihilate any confidence that Ramsey had left.
But I don't believe they have any chance that they're going to win.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you, Joe.
But we could shoot their confidence down a little more since they did sweep us in cross country.
Also,
On my head. We're getting a little bored here.
Lining up.
and Ramsey lines up.
Also, get bored now. Come in and go. On the 1 yard line.
Fourth and goal.
And they line up in a split back formation. Christian is the quarterback. And there it goal line D, and he goes up the middle, and he is in for the touchdown. And Ramsey fans go nuts. I don't know why. They're still losing by 35 points.
That's okay. Maybe cheerleaders
Up and down our Wade Hills track.
They weren't expecting to score tonight. They don't know what to do, Joe.
56 minutes to score.
Hang in there.
No, my bad. How long did it take them
Never
to
giving up.
44 minutes. 44.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Time.
That was a very long time.
And number 83 is on to attempt the extra point. Number 83 is
For 83.
Matt Elkins, who is a senior, and he plays I guess that's end. And it's blocked. Blocked by number 7. Matt Hawkins blocks the kick.
Matt Hawkins, Junior Matt Hawkins puts in hours of practice at clocking kicks. I watched him all the time, and it paid off there.
41.
Matt, did you see how fast he ran through the ball?
He explodes off the line, as he did last week blocking that punt. Great addition to the Patriots on special teams is Matt Hawkins.
That is the second kick he has blocked. 1 extra point and 1 punt. Incredible. He's a junior. Incredible.
He is blossoming out there, isn't he, Joe?
He is blossoming.
Flower on a spring's day.
Basil's game, writing some poetry. Maybe you should visit Mark after the game. Get together and write some poetry.
Left in the game, Hills leading 41-6. The Rams had to work for that one.
And now the kick return comes to the game for only the second time as Matt Hawkins is back, along with what looks like Maher Hagar.
Guy Rose.
Excuse me, it's Guy Rose. I thought it was a 2, but it's an 8. I know how a lot of people get those 2s and 8s confused.
The question is that flat.
Yes.
32, Mark Christian.
Also, we see Miss Barrett here tonight, who is the JV advisor for the cheerleaders. And the kick is a beautiful kick back to the 10-yard line. Oh, there's confusion. And it's taken at the 2-yard line by Guy Rose, and he slips, and he's down at the 4-yard line, and he could not be happy about that.
5-yard line. I think his knee hit the ground.
You're right, that was some confusion on the play. And the disappointing thing is once your knee hits the ground, it's ruled dead, unlike football. Unlike the NFL.
This is like college rules where when you're down, you're in high school, you're down.
You can't get back up and run no matter what you want to do.
What is exciting about high school and college football is the intensity that each player plays with. Unlike the NFL where they are usually taken for granted.
And
they don't I totally agree.
3:43 to go.
Although basketball is most likely the most overpaid sport.
Oh, I absolutely agree, Joe.
But they do put fans in the seat. Oh, football does too.
But that's football. Most football teams sell out every game.
In fact, I'm going to a Jets game in a couple weeks.
Are you?
That's good to hear.
I left early.
Here we go.
Why? Because they're down right.
AJ Spicer.
AJ Spicer runs for a couple of yards.
Number 14.
And there's 3 minutes to the half counting.
Number 14.
And a lot of Ramsey fans are starting to exit.
Will be
As well they should.
File out.
Vic Hansen.
71 by Malatino.
Yeah, I know. You want to interview? All right.
get his right. I'm not sure. Like that.
And here we go, AJ Spicer. AJ Spicer
The ball was
can
AJ
runs for about 3 yards.
out to about the offensive line, the 11-yard line. Third and a long 3.
Away. It's the next two. Demers. All right, we're in third down. It's second and third on their own 11 with 2.5 minutes left. They keep in the first squad. Steve Makalinsky off to the left side along with Todd Greenwood. And handoff Spicer up the middle. And he's through. Wow.
For a first down. Nice.
Spicer's been barreling up the middle all day, showing his versatility. He's usually more of a shake and bake back. However, today he's showing off his strength.
And Errol Elam, the last senior, enters the game. You know, I was talking to Errol today at Health, and I asked him if he had anything.
15 seconds to go.
As the cheerleaders and fans are going crazy. I'll get in this real quick. I was talking to Errol today at Health, and he said that it will be an easy win tonight, as long as we execute and have no mental mistakes. And Pat Hickerson runs the keeper out to the right side, and he hits pretty hard. And Errol Elam, some hobbies include sleeping, video games, partying, and his nicknames are E-Roll and Mailman. You know how they came up with Mailman, Joe? No, I do not. I believe Tom Broken spelled his name backwards, and which is one of his hobbies, and they came up with Mailman. That's a very good, thank you. I don't know if it's less than a minute and a half left to go, second and 7
over the ball.
And Hickerson hands off to, I don't know, can't see. And Ramsey hits whoever it was pretty hard. Joey Paya with the handoff.
Big fullback he is, big. Big guy.
Him on that one. It is third and a long 3.
Yeah.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, next week the Patriots are away on Saturday at Demers. 2
Errol Elam out wide right.
2 o'clock at Demers.
And pitch out to number 2, Maher Hagar. And he's got some speed and a promising future. And he's knocked out of bounds for a first down. And there's 42 seconds left. And we'd like to announce our players of the game. Our lineman of the game tonight is Gary Webb, number 58, the strong guard, and he's also a defensive linebacker. And our player of the game is AJ Spicer, who had a great run of game, but without the help of the Patriots line, he wouldn't have done much. But excellent job by him, and we'll be interviewing both of them after the game's over, and then we will do our post-game. Sounds like a lot of fun. Hope you join us in about 40 seconds.
The clock is winding.
And
Hickerson handoff.
Hickerson hands off. And that looks like
he's down. It out to about the 35-yard line.
And 17 seconds, and they will probably
time for one more.
They'll probably just let the clock run. And it doesn't even look like they're going to be sending a play. And that is the game. Patriots win 41-6. Patriots are 2-0, and they are looking very, very strong.
41 and they are now.
Everyone, thank you for joining us, and we'll be right with you in a minute.
A wonderful evening. Good night to you all.
The Patriots had a great game. As their first 2 games, they outscored their opponents 99-14.
Wow. That is an
Okay. And here we go, back in the post game after Wayne Hills Patriots just won. Good job, guys. And we're looking for Gary Webb and Makalinsky. Hey, Steve. How you doing, Mac? Awesome game, man. Great job. Just a couple questions for you today. How'd you feel tonight playing?
I felt great.
Yeah, I read that article about you. Pretty funny guy. So you enjoy ice sculpting?
Well, yeah. Well, I don't have a lot of time, but the heat, like, doesn't make it easy, but I'm still good at it. I got my cooler downstairs.
That's awesome. So, how was it on the line tonight? You did a great job.
It was tough. I mean, they were tougher than we thought. The kid was pretty big. Had to fire off hard.
Yeah.
But I came on top.
That's great. On both sides of the ball, too. Awesome job. Any words? Any quotes? How was the game?
Well, we kicked ass and we're going to do it again next Saturday.
Hey, awesome job, Mac. Mac is Mac. Okay. Had a great game, both sides of the ball. You had some great tackles tonight. How'd you feel playing tonight, gang?
Pretty good, you know, it's a little hot out. Aaron played good right there. Yeah, we played good both sides of the ball. Pretty much overman them pretty much all game.
Yeah, a lot of power, a lot of power. Great job. Awesome job. Closing comments?
Nah, we're just gonna keep going, you know, killing everybody, you know, we're ready. Bring on anybody.
That's great. Awesome job. Take care.
Good commentary as we see some of the Patriots players being interviewed by the Record and such, and they are also being helped with some injury, as Tom Brophy we see with a little bit of ice in his back. As we heard, he's going to get a ride up from Margaret. But it's just a very good victory, 41-6 here at Bruce Stadium. As everybody starts to leave, we're going to say goodnight. Matt, always a pleasure working with you.
Same with you, Joe.
And I'm also going to say goodbye to my cameraman, Brian DeYoung, Mike Martelli, our producer, also Tim Roden, our in the booth cameraman, Miss Lavery, our advisor, and my other broadcast partners for the night, Bates Cordali and John McNerney, and I'm Joe Ferrara, and I'm saying have a good night. We'll see you again in 2 weeks.
Take care.